Welcome over to Automotive World, everyone. I'm your host, Vinny Misher. We are back on Electrification Monday. We have some news. We have a little bit of an update regarding the Lucid sub $50,000 SUV that is going to be coming out. We know we did a video recently that we know that SUV is slated to come out late 2026. It is the third model currently in the pipeline, obviously with the Lucid Air being the first one. We do have potentially, though, we know what the name might be called, and we have the article here from Car and Driver. We know Lucid has filed U.S. trademarks for the Earth and Earth Dream Edition. And Car and Driver here, which they mentioned, which I think is, it's a very good assumption. Likely the name will be called the Earth, and then the Earth Dream Edition would be like the trim level. That would be right now, Lucid's really only got one car right now. That would, though, go in line with, sorry about that, somebody's outside mowing their lawn, but that would go in line with what the Lucid brand is, calling it like the Air and things like that. Lucid loves to use very earthy and environmental names, which I think is really, really cool. It's, it kind of gives it like, you've got like an Earth and an Air. It's really, really cool that, it's a unique name that it's, nobody's ever used it like that. So it could be called the Earth. This isn't official. However, it is always interesting that they filed a trademark for it. At the same time, though, this is also very common with car manufacturers to file trademarks, even if they never use it, just to say that they can own the name. So if they ever do come out with that vehicle 10, 20 years from now, they come out with a concept, just to be able to own that name and not have it called something else. This is something we see. It's very common in the automotive industry, and auto manufacturers do this all the time. I think, though, given the prominence of, where we are right now and where the news is with this vehicle and them announcing it, I do think it is very likely we could call, it may be called the Earth. And like I said, when you look at the current Lucid, models that are out right now, it would match, their naming scheme of how they do it. Lucid has announced too as well, they do expect this to be a high volume seller. This is going to be a mid-size electric EV. We don't know if it's going to be body on frame or unibody. They do say it's sub 50,000. They want to get it starting around 48. Keep in mind, though, like I said, this vehicle is sometime slated to come out as the third vehicle in the production in late 2026. There's no other details. So, even though we do have, potentially a name for this vehicle, like I said in that first video, there is a new one. There is something coming out, but we really don't know what it is. But what they've given us is placeholder information, and I think now instead of it calling it the placeholder vehicle, we can say maybe placeholder Earth, but really this is still a placeholder. We really don't have any other information about the vehicle. We do not have a confirmed name. We don't have a confirmed pricing, and we're not going to get any of that right now, just because this vehicle is still about 2 to 3 years out. And that is depending on if everything goes smoothly. Obviously, with the EV market, how volatile it is, we know pricing and things like that can change from 1 minute to the next. So it is going to be interesting to see what's going to happen here, and that's the reason I say this is a placeholder vehicle. It's just too soon to assume anything. It is great, though, we have this information and we can speculate, and it does provide evidence as to which way they may leaning, and it could it is probable and very possible this could be called the Earth, but like I said, we don't have any of that confirmed information. This is really just a placeholder vehicle as of right now. But as we later on we should get more information on this. Like I said, this isn't slated to start production until late 2026 as of right now. Things can always be pushed back, so like I said, we are still a good 2 to 3 years with or without potential delays and volatility within the auto market, and especially the EV market. Still potentially 2 to 3 years away from seeing these vehicles. So that's going to do it for now. We can sort of say, though, unofficially, that the new sub $50,000 Lucid midsize EV is going to be called the Earth, but we're not going to say it officially, but we'll say unofficially. So that's going to do it for now, everyone. Let me know what you guys think of the name. Let me know what you guys think of these type of videos, and let me know what you think. Are you interested in buying something like that? Is it a little bit too much? Do you think maybe, considering the type of vehicles Lucid makes, is this going to diminish maybe a little bit in terms of they're trying to appeal to, you know, a cheaper market. Maybe it's gonna equal lesser quality. Let me know what you guys think of all this news, and especially, like I said, let me know what you think of the name. You know, I think it's a good name, but let me know what you guys think of it. That's gonna do it for now. Thanks for watching.